Obama felt come January when he wants to do something, he ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing.
Oh, when January comes out, yeah.
To begin with, they shouldn't have a spoiled ass brat for president to start with. You know? He's a spoiled brat. He's always got, hell, he got over a half a $1 billion bumming from his daddy. Oh, yeah, that's all I ever heard. All the time, that's what I heard. Oh, yeah, when I talk to people, well, he's a businessman. Yeah, but he ain't no goddamn fucking good at business. Who the fuck wants a president that's a dumbass? He couldn't even fucking keep a casino going without bumming money off his dad on stuff he owed. Too busy playing with that pussy all the time. And them high price whores. How the hell is somebody like that gonna be a good businessman?
Don't forget all the cocaine he snorted.
Yeah, and I guarantee you them motherfuckers in the West Wing are snorting cocaine and every goddamn thing else. They think it's a goddamn game. I can't wait till the Democrats take over in January and show these sorry ass Trump followers in the White House where they stand and start getting something done in this goddamn country instead of these goddamn stupid games. Can't stand that scumbag. He's a scumbag, lowlife, conning asshole. And I hope the hell this goes to where he can see it. So he can see who the hell's saying he's an asshole. Because he's an asshole. Yeah, we need to rake the forest. You dumbass. Goddamn dumbass.
Talking about rake the forest.
He was talking about them California fires when he was saying, yeah, we need to rake the floors like you're sweeping floors. You're talking about millions of acres of forestry. Does he have any idea what it would cost for manpower to do that? The man does not know business. That's why he's been dealing with Putin back in 13 and 14 when he went bankrupt with the casinos and laundering all that money laundering with Russia and all. And they're going to find out about it, dumbass. They will find out about it. That's what you don't want to go public. That's why you put this Whitaker in there. But they're going to get rid of him too, you dumbass. You're stupid. You're stupider than Hitler. You're stupid. Donald Trump.
Oh.
I think you're a dumbass. Can't stand you.
There he is acting like an ass now.
And you know what's screwed up about it all? Anybody who listens to that dumbass and are big followers of him gotta be pretty stupid fucking idiots. Then that's just the way I see it. I knew what you were when you were going in for president, and I even made a bet you wouldn't be president. But if you weren't so freaking crooked with all your crooked Russian friends and all this damn Facebook shit and all that crookedness that went on, you would have never got in there to start with. And to start with, I don't believe in electoral votes. If our vote counts, they should have went by the popularity vote, and Hillary had the popularity vote, and you should have never been in there to start with.
Yeah, because why? If I don't understand the what was it? The delegates. What the fuck does that? Was delegates?
Each state has delegate votes.
Yeah.
Has so many votes. If you win that state, you get so many. They go by the states. Who wins the state?
So basically, our votes, when we're not delegates, don't mean shit.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If everybody's vote meant something, they go by the popular vote. That's whoever gets the most votes. And if that were the case, he wouldn't be president right now. Hillary would be president.
But that's a crock of shit. They ain't no
And then they talk about, oh, that's all you hear is about the emails, personal server, and all this. And his damn daughter's in the White House, and he's only been in there 2 years. And as much as he talked about Hillary locking her up, his daughter just got busted for doing all that shit. Why don't they lock her the hell up? That's even stupider than Hillary because she know better because of all the shit they talk to Hillary about. So they all lock his daughter up. And they all lock up that no good Donald Jr. Trump too. Because he's the one who's trying to act like a big man with his daddy and deal with Russia and try to screw it up so Hillary won't win. Before Mueller's done with you, you're in trouble.
What about?
You wish you never went to be president because you're going to lose a lot of fucking money.
What about the all the people he fucked over there in New Jersey with jobs, contractors? You know, because you was up there when it happened.
A lot of people didn't know about all that. I knew he was a crook then. All them middle class people that did work on his casinos and screwed them out of money. He went bankrupt. How does a billionaire go bankrupt and screw people, middle class people, out of doing work on his casino?
Yeah, because once he went bankrupt, they didn't get paid, did they? Not a damn dime.
No, because he got crooked lawyers to do his crooked shit for him. Just like Cohen kissed his ass. But Cohen ain't kissing his ass no more, huh? Cohen's going to do some talking, just like Manafort. He's in trouble, and he knows it. He's running scared. The worst thing he could have ever done was become president. But I think he had something going with Putin for bigger deals in them countries out there. And before it's over with, it will be found out. Like they say, the truth will come out.
Well, hell, he ain't. He's already threatening if they investigate him to turn around and investigate. Well, ain't there a law that once you press charges that they can't? I think it's called a. What did I tell you it's called, huh? It's a law where if somebody presses charges on you, you can't press charges back because it's what they call it's like being spiteful, but it's not. They don't call it that. They call it something else.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see, they got loopholes in all this damn shit that's going on. And these lawyers that are professional, they know how to get around all these loopholes. See, he thinks he knows better lawyers that could get it done the way he wants to get it done to win. If you watch, he's talking to somebody that he shouldn't be talking to, the president. Because if you watch the biography of Putin from the time he was a little kid, and you watch and see what Trump's been trying to do, I think he's talking a lot to Putin. And there's something going on there that ain't right. And in my eyes, the way I see it, there shouldn't be a president talking to a dictator one-on-one without an ambassador there to start with to know what the hell to do. Especially when you don't know what the hell you're doing in business. The man might be a businessman, but he ain't no good at it. And we don't need a president dealing with dictators in other countries that's going to start a goddamn fucking war because he gets mad at him because he don't stand by what he says. The man lies every time he opens his mouth. 6,000 lies in 2 years. How many lies is that a month?
A month, that's a lot. Imagine a day. How many lies is that a day?
I ain't never ever met anybody that lied that much. And then here, you could go on MSNBC and they'll go back when he said something to show that he's lying.
Yeah,
now.
It ain't like
it ain't like they're making it up and telling lies on the president.
Yeah, they show you he lied.
Yeah, that's what he don't like. He wish there wasn't a media and stuff because that's what he don't like. But hey, welcome to the real world. Welcome to 2018 going on 19, Mr. Trump. You like your little toys,
Twitter,
Twitter and all that shit, and you like to go over to over the phone and tweet to people and think the people are going to vote for you with your new little toy. Well, welcome to the real world with cameras and all. You don't own the country like you owned
Trump, Inc.
yeah, The Apprentice. You don't own the world, asshole. You don't own the United States. You're just the president, not a dictator, a president. You do wrong, you talk out your ass. Your mouth looks like an ass when you talk. It goes, yeah, 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 yeah. Look at this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like an asshole with shit coming out of it all the time. You're a scumbag. And no, I don't vote. I never did. And I never will until everybody's vote matters. When they get this crooked damn electoral shit out. They're spending all their damn campaign money in the highest electoral states there are so that they can get the biggest vote. It needs to come a time when they go by the people's vote, who the hell they want in and who they don't. And when that happens, and my vote counts, like they say everybody's vote counts. I live in a Republican state. What good would it be for me to vote Democrat? You're going to win this electoral vote anyhow, whether I vote or not. Maybe they ought to have it where your vote counts. Then no matter where you live, your vote counts.
What about those the bullshit he's trying to say about this border? He's pushing the border so he can use just to get into presidency again.
Yeah, $200 or $300 million to pull guys out of Afghanistan to put on the border for political reasons. You tell me that ain't wasting money? That wall ain't never going to get built. And what happened to Mexico? I thought Mexico was going to pay for it. Know it all.
And he said if they didn't, he would. That ain't fucking happened yet.
Yeah, ain't that what he said? They need to show that on MSNBC all the time. Why don't you take it out of your pocket and do it? You want to win president that bad in 2020? You better start spending some more money. Because that's the only way it's gonna happen.
Go buy his way into the system. That's the only way.
Yeah, well, he's been buying his way into the system. With that laundered money he's been laundering out of Russia.
And lying his way into the system.
And then he don't even do something to stand up for our country, what's right and wrong with that news reporter that lived in this country, goes over there and gets killed, and he knows damn right well the Saudis did it. He might have even told him, oh, well, kill him. You know, I wouldn't doubt it one bit because he's a scumbag.
Yeah, he carries himself like John Gotti, like he's some big shot. Wouldn't surprise me if he wasn't in the mafia or some shit.
He's crooked as they come. And these stupid Republicans in Tennessee, they want to fucking vote for a stupid ass. Oh, well, the economy's doing good. Yeah, Obama went through hell for 8 years, pulled us out of a recession. The economy would have been doing good if you had a... Hey, let me tell you something. You know what I realize now since Trump's been in there for president? You could have put a 5-year-old in there, and all these people would have been fired that he didn't lie, and they would have been taking advice from the people who had more intelligence about what's going on. A 5-year-old could have done a better job than the president we've had the last 2 years. At least a 5-year-old would have took good advice. This son of a bitch thinks he knows it all and don't know shit. And the global warming, that's not a real thing. That's just a hoax, they say. Just a hoax. That's what Trump's saying. It's well, it might be a money thing, just like the EPA was up north digging all them tanks and out of small gas stations and putting them out of business and all. But they were steel tanks and they were leaking fucking fuel in the ground. So they put heavy built fiberglass ones in there so they won't rot out and rot. But yeah, they made a lot of money off of it and all. You know, it wasn't a hoax, but they made a lot of money. But global warming, they got nothing but proof that there's a global warming because of population in the world and all that. And this dumbass president we got is saying it's a hoax, right? Oh, it's all about money. They're making money.
I wonder if he's one of those the world is flatters. One of those the world's flat, I tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if he don't think it is.
I've heard.
What's this shit about the Space Force shit?
Oh God!
God almighty, what's he doing? Watching Star Trek or something? Space Force shit. This man is smoking crack or something, I'm telling you. There's something wrong with this man.
It's dementia, I'm telling you.
I don't know. It's something wrong with this guy. I swear to God, it's like an asshole talking. I mean,
it's like a big acid trip talking about Space Force.
Space Force. What the fuck?
Dark Nader in there.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell kind of shit is that? The man just tries to dream up shit. He wants to go down in, well, yeah, he's going to go down in history, all right.
It's the biggest asshole president we ever had.
Worst. You know, a man asked me one time in the parking lot, we got talking. I said, what do you think about this new president we got? He was an older guy, about 10 years older than me, in his 70s. I'm in my 60s. He says he might be the best president we ever had. I looked at him and said, yeah, and he might be the worst president we ever had. And now I know he's the worst president we ever had. Because the man's a cuckoo. He's a kook. He's cuckoo. The man ain't right now. Well, that's what comes from a spoiled brat that had a daddy with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Nothing but a spoiled brat. And somewhere along the line, I mean, and I never seen no biographies or nothing of his mother or no talk about his mama. But somewhere along the line, the way he talks about women and stuff, he had a mommy problem or something. Somewhere along the line. The man never got enough attention or something. Because that's all he wants to be is the attention of the world. He's a kook. He's not down to earth. You got to be down to earth to be a president. You got to know what hard times are and how you get yourself out of them and stuff.
Hey,
not crooked, using your brains to do things the right way.
I wonder when he's with these porn stars and shit. I need Stormy Daniels. If you're out there, answer this question. When you was with him, did he suck on your titty and call you mama?
I'll bet you he did. I bet you he's got syphilis of the brain, the motherfucker.
Syphilis of the brain.
Well, something's wrong with that motherfucker's mind. He might have syphilis of the brain. They probably never checked him for that.
Yeah, because back in the day.
That's why his junk's the way she said it is. They had to smack it with a damn sledgehammer time and then fucked his brain up.
He usually thinks with the wrong fucking hand.
No, but all bullshit on the side. There's something wrong with this man. I think it's the power. He wants to be like a Hitler and a Putin, and it's not going to happen in this country. So he needs to just give it up and start doing things what's right and wrong, and start thinking of true methods to make it better in this country, and where the country's making better money and have plenty of people. Who's going to fill all these jobs? If we got so many jobs, he says, because he gave all these corporations big tax breaks. Who's going to fill all these jobs? That's what I like.
Well, not the ones that work, because he sent them back to Mexico.
They were talking about these crab places that clean crabs and all that. They were talking about moving to China or something because they didn't have no help.
Bad thing is, he said to people, he's got a lot of farmers pissed off at him. It might sound wrong, but a lot of them Mexicans that he sent back to Mexico, they would work their asses off out in the fields and shit, and the farmers would be paying them, so much. And no matter, even if they're taking their money back, they're still working their asses off here. Here, not only did he screw the farmers because the farmers ain't got nobody to work for them, get their fields and shit in, but he screwed them, sending them back over there to get killed.
Hey, you hear about, they got machetes and they cut people up.
Honduras.
Who brought them here? The crooked big boys that didn't want to put out the money for labor, the farmers and all, and got them fake frickin' green cards and shit so they could work under that name and claim them on their taxes and all that bullshit. They're the ones who brought them here to start with. So why should the ones that want to come over to this free country, why should they be stopping them when they just want to work and have a life? Maybe they ought to start looking at the crooked ones that didn't want to pay the labor costs of living here, and they ain't got no help in the fields and stuff because they're too damn cheap to pay the labor. And I know for a fact it's going on. It's going on in excavating. It's going on in lawn care services where the Mexicans work. It's going on in the farmer's field. It's going on all over this country because people are pocketing money, the big boys, to bring them in illegal and get them legal paperwork so they can work for them.
And
I know this for a fact.
And they're buying houses and shit as cover-ups, as tax write-offs for the cash that they pay the people to work. That's how they do that, ain't it?
They're doing what?
They'll take and say what they'll do is they'll buy a house or something or property or something, and they'll count that as a tax write-off if it's something towards their company. And that tax write-off money, they'll pay the cash to the people.
Trump makes it.
It's a loophole. It's crooked.
Trump's prejudice, and he's trying to take it back to the black and white. But what about all this middle shit? When the Puerto Ricans were coming over to New Jersey and all that stuff, and the farmers were paying them cash money under the table, and their wives were drawing a check and getting free housing with 8 kids and all that. And I know this for a fact because I lived there. It started with the Puerto Ricans. Now they want to do something to the Mexicans and the Honduras and all that coming over that just want to come over to a free country. Well, make sure there's jobs for them and put them to work so they don't have to do things illegal. And watch out for the big boys that got money and own farms, that they're not screwing our country by paying them cash money so they could be drawing a check their wives living in an apartment with their kids and all.
Yeah, and it's white people too, just the same, or Caucasians or whatever you want to call it, because people will be working their ass off on farms and busting their nuts and getting paid $3 and getting screwed. So it goes all around. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
But it's still the big boys with the money that's
people.
got the money that's made it crooked.
Yeah.
Not the ones coming over
here.
Oh,
no, it's not the ones coming over here. That's what I was getting at.
They're the ones that are crooked.
Yeah. They're the ones doing the tax write-offs and all that shit. And they're making it to where it has to be like that in order for somebody to survive to make the money.
Free labor to do all the work.
Yeah.
Just about. They ain't gotta put out all this pay for this in where you get workman's comp and all that bullshit. They're paying them cash money. And their women are living in places where they're helping them, where they ain't got to pay big rent with a bunch of kids getting food stamps and all. It's all because of the big boys trying to save money and not paying the labor what the labor is an hour. They're the ones who fuck this country up, are the farmers.
Yeah, instead of them letting them come over and work legally and do shit the right way, the big boys, they take and fucking do it the crooked way, so they line their pockets.
Right. They don't have to put out for workman's comp and all that bullshit. They're paying them. they were paying them $4 an hour and putting them in shacks to live on the farm and all that. And 10 of them would get together and buy bags of rice, and it didn't cost them hardly. So they were still making out good, and their families were making out real good. But what I'm saying is, you do it, I do it, anybody would do it if they were living better, a lot better. But it's the ones that own the land and the farms made it this way.
Yeah, and they're the ones that should suffer, not send them back and get slaughtered or something by the Mexican mafia or something just because, somebody wanted to line their pockets. It should be the ones lining their pockets, the ones that get in trouble for the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking even with them coming over on boats, paying big money to come over. I'm sure there's a lot of politicians and a lot of people pockets are getting lined.
Well, it's like Trump's old lady. Ain't she a damn immigrant? How the hell is he doing all this shit with immigration? And then he lets her parents come over and she gets a free pardon.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
He paid them off. He paid somebody off.
I mean, all this damn shit sending them back home, that's a bunch of bullshit to start with. I don't believe in that. I mean, and taking the kids away from their families just because the parents are illegal. I think if once you have kids, you should be legalized right there.
Right there tells you how smart can our president be, and how smart can the people that voted him in to know he's got a 50-something-year-old woman for a wife, and he's 72-year-old, and he knows damn right well she's with him because he's got money.
He's 50? She's 50?
Yeah, he's like 20.
Ivanka's 50? Not Ivanka, but can't remember her name. Starts with an M. Melania. Melania. She's 50?
Yeah, he's 20-something.
Damn, he's put a lot of his pocket money that he lined up from the government money out of.
Yeah, that president that lives in France,
and his
wife's 20-something, 22 years older than him.
Yeah.
That president. This president's 22 years older than his wife. Right?
Yeah.
So, how smart of a president do we have that has to have a 20-something-year-old wife, right? And the only reason she's with him is because he's got money. I mean, if he's that damn stupid, he can't figure that out.
But she's pretty damn dumb herself. It come out fucking that. Even Stormy Daniels admitted that she fucked him, and so did he admit he fucked her. And then she sits there dumb as a goddamn rock and says, "How he would? I don't think he'd do something like that. I trust."
She ain't dumb. That's the thing. She ain't dumb. He's the dumbass. That's what I'm saying. She's with him. She probably don't care. She probably knows who he fucked and shit. She don't care. When he kicks the bucket, she's going to be settled for life. She don't give a shit. He's probably allowed to fuck whoever he wants.
Yeah.
You know? But she's not that bright of a person. It ain't getting somebody like Bush with his wife and all. Even Obama with his wife. Look all she's done.
Yeah.
You know? She's trying to help people in the world and all. What's this one do?
Huh?
She goes over to Africa and acts like she's doing something.
He just stands there.
Right? The man's sitting there, president as can be, and his wife is going over to Africa. I mean, come on. This is a joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
Hey, I'm 63-year-old, right? And I'm living on a daggone check where I worked crippled all my life in construction. And I had a hard time doing it all them years. Okay? And let me tell you something. I hear everybody say, oh, the economy's doing good. I don't see nothing no damn better for me. I'm a senior citizen. I don't see a damn thing better. What are they going to do? Give me a $20, $30 a month raise to keep up with hey, I'm living on about $13,000, $14,000 a year to live. So, and here I'm looking at a billionaire that we got for a president that's using the presidency to get richer, and that's all he's worried about. He ain't worried about somebody like me. If he could take away Social Security, he would do it thinking he's saving the country a lot of money. But what's going to happen with them people when he does? They'll vote you out so fast it'd be like grabbing a hot potato out of a oven.
Yeah, and he's already talked about yanking Social Security and shit before. A couple of them have.
Yeah, it's easy to say when you're crooked and you got all kind of crooked lawyers making you big money. You can sit back and play games. But, like I said, I don't see no change. I hear about all these jobs and this and that. No. All that big money he saved all these big corporations and all. If it was that good, it'd be doing really that good.
Yeah.
But I don't believe 80% of them that got all that big tax break, including Trump, because that's why he did it, to benefit himself and his family. I don't see it being that good, to be honest with you. All you see is what you hear on TV and this and that. My life ain't no damn better than what it's been for the last 10 years. I think he's nothing but a con and a liar. And look at all the cons that got indictments, and he's next. Him, his son, and his daughter are next.
Cohen said, fuck that shit, I'm not going to prison.
When he played this TV apprentice bullshit in reality in the White House and firing all them people, hey, when he fucked with the big man more, he fucked with the wrong man.
You can't just say you're fired to Mueller, but he could say that to him whenever he has him indicted.
Mueller probably has enough on him right now. But he's doing everything the legal, safe way to make sure when he turns this shit in to the Supreme Court and all that shit, justice and all. And I don't think his little buddy that he had put in there is going to help him.
Hell no, he's not. Like old 50 Cent just said on MSNBC, he ain't going to prison for him. He ain't for the hood, from the hood.
I'm talking about that new Supreme Justice he had put in the Supreme Court. Justice.
Oh, Kavanaugh?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking crooked motherfucker?
I believe, what's there, 9 of them now in there, or 10 of them?
I'm not sure. I know he's a rapist.
I believe he's going to be way outvoted when it comes time to get rid of Trump. So he's not going to help him none.
No, he's just happy he's in there. He fucking barely got in there as it was. He ain't going to do anything to lose it to get impeached.
All his crooked bullshit and put limitations on what the FBI can find out and all his misuse of his powers ain't going to help him. He's going to learn. If he didn't learn by the time he's 72 not to be crooked, he's going to find out now, I bet.
I swear to God, I think he's got Alzheimer's. Oh, Trump.
That man has got, he's either bipolar, got Alzheimer's, or he's snorting a lot of freaking coke. You always see him going, you know it, motherfucker, snorting stuff.
Yeah, the only time you ever see somebody fucking doing that is when they're snorting something. Going,
yeah, the inside of their nose is all screwed up.
Yeah,
that motherfucker's been partying all his life.
They probably stick his finger plumb through one side of his finger nose to the other, like damn eat it out with cocaine.
He's always lied, acting like he had more money than what he had. And they go back 30, 40 years acting like when he wanted to be in that Forbes 500 and all. He lied his ass off about all this money. He's a liar.
Don't forget he didn't fuck Stormy Daniels. Don't forget that. He's as bad as Bill Clinton, though, on that one. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. 10 days later, I did have sexual relations with that woman. I'm sorry, America.
Yeah, this one here can't even admit when he does something wrong.
Yeah, at least Bill Clinton come out on national TV to everybody and admit he was wrong and apologize for it.
Stormy Daniels said she could tell you everything about his junk.
Yeah, supposedly it's like that damn big.
Yeah, I heard bird that's that big and got a head like a mushroom.
Yeah, that's what they said on Fallon. She said she was laying there wishing she'd die.
But yeah, all these big boys that had all this information on him, oh, they were loyal to a liar, right? That's why they're squealing and all this shit's coming out now. Because they're loyal. You need to find out what loyal means. First, you gotta know how. First, he has to know how to do things the straight, right way, not the stupid way. We don't need no dictator in this country, and there never will be. So he needs to stop talking to the wrong people. Yeah. So, what about all that? I heard on the news about them golden showers he had when he was in Russia, seeing Putin and all that with them hose he had down there. He must have been paying him to piss in his face for golden showers. Hey, he come here and I'll piss in his face for nothing. All I got to say is Trump likes his little Twitter toys and all that to talk to the American people. If he could see this and he runs across this one day, all I got to say to him is, you see this? Rotate on it, motherfucker. Okay, so we like we like this Twitter and shit. It's called free speech. Well, how do you like your free speech now, motherfucker?